you can catch Ultra here. I feel like there's an opportunity for Breach. Just can you take advantage?
There's not.
Okay, no.
I think Skyline and Vault Hardpoint are. I mean, I guess if you're subsing Joey and Snoopy and Purge, you have a chance here. But I feel like Skyline and Vault, like this is playing into your strengths.
Yeah, no, true.
If you're Ultra, like you want Kleenex and Joe Deceives. They've been your powerhouses recently. Have fun.
I am a Joe Deceives fan.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see him pop off. That guy he's a nice kid. He's frying, he's having fun, and I love it. Beans, though, he has been on a heater, but they all get clothesline. All four are going to drop. Nice break off from Boston Breach. They'll try to turn this into some time, and we'll see how long they can maintain that left side of the map. Taking around, it's going to be Kleenex as he'll try to find an opening, maybe get the flip if he can find a kill. Let's see what Kleenex can find, but he'll be the player we're watching because he's the one that's going to be influencing these spawns, and that should be spawn flip. It is. Spawning out will be Awakening. There's the flip. There's the hard point. Beautifully done from Ultra.
Yeah, he's done your team enough spawn, but it doesn't really matter. Somehow wins another one on a Purge. Great movement right there. You are still fighting this, though, if you are Breach. You have some forward pressure, but Snoopy, he's just going to take the time, and why not? You have 30 or so seconds on a nice P1, but all starts with that break off. Now for Ultra, just goal here. Try to lock down this early push so you don't lose spawns.
No, you're right there for Breach. So if we get flipped out, might as well take the time. Let's get what time we can, and yeah, 34 will be beautiful. Now if we get a break, this is looking so good for us. I almost line up beautifully for Snoopy there, but can't dial in both. It'll be Ultra now trying to make their run around the objective. Cammy trying to play spoiler through the back, and he's doing just that. Cammy able to get two. Snoopy takes down one. Purge maybe up the bat on the next, and he is. That'll be all four dead for Ultra. Three have already spawned up and are battling back towards the point, but now you have a great P1. You get a pretty early break. Can you hold, though?
Can you hold? Inside is in. He's going to pull out another sub. Trade is there for Beans and Kleenex. You have the close spawns, though. You're going to need the close spawns if you are Breach. So again, you're going to take the final 20 or so. Maybe you hit this, maybe send one more to try to break up some of this time, but inside, he doesn't even have a kill yet.
No, he's got crusties in his eyes like TJ. Don't worry, he's going to get him out, bro.
It's 7:13 p.m.
Well, no, it's in Toronto. It's a different...
No, it's same time.
Same time zone, yeah. I was trying to think of something, Joe, but you're right. Same time zone. It's like 2 hours from us or something.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah. All right, you're right. Up 50 is Boston Breach, but can they keep it? Foot to the pedal. Awakening. Diving and dancing. Lining up. Well, 2.5. As he's on 3 straight. 2.5. I got 2 in damage into 1, Joe. Give him 2.5.
Boston does just they have this sometimes in hardpoint. I mean, we saw it at the major versus these where they just get going. They are so hard to stop. Finally inside on the board.
No, they, I mean, kind of like you, listen, you talk about this a lot with bad to okay teams. Good when things are going well,
Sheesh.
Bad when things aren't going well. Is Cammy, things were going well there as he dialed in for 3. But yeah, it's like
it's walked it in here, dude.
Yeah, okay, all right. This guy's already all smiles.
This is just a horror matchup for them. Just Ultra's such a good 2-3-5 team.
Well, winning the first one will give them a chance, though, to extend this series. Ansel smiles. We'll see if it stays that way, because you got to think Ultra going to start battling a bit at some point, but that some point needs to start sooner than later. As you're down nearly 100, Purge is on 4 in a row. He's got the help there from Cammy as he dials another multi-kill. I can't stop saying the word dial, so I'm going to stop using it now as I dial it in.
Oh boy.
Cammy, though, 17 and 8. Speaking of map,
having a map, having a map right now. Does a great job towards that P4, just playing his life, waiting for his teammates to get there off spawn. Another 3 dead, make it 4. Another triple in the feed. It reminds me of like the LA Thieves series on land, where it's just like everyone was taking turns, just having multi kills. Scoreline a little bit different though, just they are dominating.
Oh, they came out hot. Ultra came out flat. Can Ultra get anything going, though, at some point in this map 1 and make it a little more competitive, or will they come alive in the 2-3-5, which they've obviously got potential to do anything with the way they've been playing as of late. Snoopy lurking, Snoopy put into the dirt. Insight still trying to get something. 5 and 14, nothing working for him right now as they try to chip away at this advantage. Purge gets the headshot through before he falls. Time now for Ultra, and here we go. We're in this second set of rotations. You're in the P1. This is where it's a very important spot on the map. First hard point in the second set of rotations. You can flip the script they'll try to do it now.
Yeah, if you're Breach, you would love to break up this time, right? You feel like if you can get this 40, if you're Ultra, maybe carry some of this momentum, maybe an early break, flip some of those spawns. But Purge, he's able to do that.
As much as Ultra have to get it going, you're up 100 if you are Breach. This is the time they can put the map away. Pressure to Breach to close it out. Let's go to listening with Boston Breach.
Yeah, go Jim. There are 2 Jim.
Jim, one more Kleenex. Kleenex, down me, one shot on all boys.
Okay, I'm gonna go underground here.
The next really be coming over, okay? Nice, sorry, okay.
You should double left, probably.
Yeah, I'm going left, Wait.
Winning.
Rosin back left, boys. In the back, glass flat, yeah. Good drop down. I got naded, boys. Give me a sec.
Winning a sec.
Nice, yeah, top insight, really glass flat. 3 moves, really glass flat.
Time. Top back door. Back door.
Glass flat, guys.
Line of death, one glass flat.
weak, top weak.
I'm gonna go up top, okay?
Back to me then. Nice. That's one.
I'm trying to live. Yep.
Let's see anything top mid,
Right
boys.
here.
Back to me then.
Yeah.
That's just 2 shit. You hit front doors now.
Yeah, I'm hitting front doors. Joe, back door weak, and then glass flat. Glass flat, guys. Back door.
Drop down. I got stuff from people on the video behind me.
Come on, boys.
Yo,
Yeah,
Weak. Go
I can't jump.
Yeah, front right.
Front doors, both got that.
Nice. I'm watching. You want to bump me?
Woodwall, we
Going underground. Listen. Slow down. Just wait. You guys should work together, okay?
They can show me all
Work mid.
Yeah. I'm working mid, okay?
Yeah, it's 2 now.
You'll be top mid,
He's
I'm
our fireplace. One could be Jim, bro.
I see him top mid, okay?
I
See
hear
him,
you.
Jim. I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I don't see him Jim.
Breach still hold on to this 100-point advantage, kind of like the comms. They seemed a little less frantic than maybe they do sometimes for Boston Breach.
They've really improved there.
Yeah,
last couple of stages. Very calm. Not too overhyped, just locking it in. Great plays there from Snoopy to break into that P2. He had some great gunfight wins, goes on that 5 spree. They make it messy, and they've just held on to this lead.
Never allow Ultra to ramp it up and really get something going, or if they do, maybe they'll be so close to victory it doesn't matter. I mean, that's kind of the goal when you get an early advantage like this. Just put it out of reach, even if the other team gets hot. They'd have to literally be perfect. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting damn close, as it's another 3 dead. Snoopy, Challen, battling and winning. Purge, the other side of that sub-duo, having a solid one as well. Really, everybody is. Leading in the hardpoint time will be Purge and Snoopy. Leading in the slang, they're there as well. We'll get right back over to Purge to see what he can do around the back. Able to connect before he drops. Next hardpoint ready to go, and this is probably your last stand if you are Ultra.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Definitely your last chance. If you allow an early break, you're going to get close to that 250 marker if you are Breach. Insight trying to do what he can, just staying alive behind this patio furniture. Gonna get a little help from his duo in Kleenex. Persian Awakening, though, going to find 2. The pressure going to be there. Probably going to block those spawns. Ultra spawning out, but almost doesn't matter because Beans almost gets the triple.
Yeah, well, Beans got a great timing on that slide to catch 2, and I thought that was going to be enough, but the 2 isn't enough. There's the break, likely the dagger, as they continue to hold on and get closer to closing out the map 1. It's been the breaks, it's been the holds, it's been everything. They have dominated a very strong Ultra team as of late, and the domination continues. They can't win it here, but they will be so darn close. Start to leak out the other side will be Snoopy, and well, he's leaking everywhere.
Well, that's not good. They should get that checked out.
Yeah.
It's never good to do that, but honestly, it's a beautiful scoreboard. Like, if you look at the Breach side, everybody is close to a minute in time. Everyone's right around 25 kills. You look up team effort, this is it. From the Breach shot, it's going to be another headshot, 6 in a row. Great spree from him, couple of more seconds. Trying to do what he can next to this hot tub as Purge going to fly on through. Trying to close out map 1.
It is a dominant map 1, 250 to 113. You feel good about that if you are Breach. I mean, listen, if you just look back to the major and the performance against Thieves, I mean, we talk about like Jekyll and Hyde type teams. I mean, Ultra was that until, I guess, kind of lately. They got a little more consistent, but they were the definition of Jekyll and Hyde. We know what we were going to get 3-0. Were they going to 3-0? Breach has kind of been the same thing. Are they going to battle top teams, or are they going to just lay down and get slaughtered?
Well, when they battle top teams, it's always in hardpoint.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Jekyll or Hyde, which one came out, but the good one came out here. Incredible map 1 there out of Breach. And yes, usually in hardpoint, but they have to be. That's why control is such a big issue. Yes, all modes are, but like, when you just can't win it, it puts so much pressure on everything else. You have to win this map 1. Where if you're Ultra, it's like, okay, all right, we lost map 1. Let's fight back.
Yeah, and before sort of their 3-0, sort of fest that they had. Ultra was a team, they would often start pretty slow in series. Like if you look at the first and second stage with qualifiers. So maybe just another opportunity here, but they've been so good at Search and Destroy trying to bounce back. But yeah, we're going to a new map. So
yeah, true. Interesting. That's why I kind of thought that this wasn't opening for Breach in a way, just because some new maps in it, or taking advantage of top teams that'll work on other maps against them because they look at them as a team they can do that against. Ultra have to get it done. The Search and Destroy now, as they'll try to take the series. And I mean, also to Ant's point about this being kind of a trap game, like, listen, you get top 3.
Just beat FaZe.
Just beat FaZe. Yes. This is the definition of a trap game. If the confidence is low and you're thinking we're going to walk in and slam this Breach team, unfortunately, yeah, Breach can get hot.
And again, like we saw the graphic, they're tied for 8th right now as Boston Breach, and we have less online matches. We are going to go quickly from stage 3 into stage 4. It's going to happen fast these next couple of months. And every single match to this Breach team is so important. They're going to play with a very high intensity.
Yes, and we always see some upsets happen later in the year, every year, because some teams have a lot more to play for. And granted, with how much money is on the line, how important qualifying is, how important every match is, because we have a lot less than we used to. It's still just like human nature. The last matches, the pressure's on. You might get eliminated from champs. Like, I don't want to say it can go harder, but like, yeah, the intensity is different. It is.
Well, it's like Carolina, right? This is an organization that's like their year 1 was good, but since then they're trying to get back to the champs, right? Same thing with these players. Like you have had some players that competed for titles. You're trying to get back to that.
No, you really are. You really are. And for Breach, you know, you've had some just rough stretches, yeah, as an organization, trying to get back into the winning column. And beating Ultra would be a magnificent start to a very important qualifier for you. You're going to have to, well, you don't have to actually. We were just chatting about this like kind of before. They have been solid enough online that they might just be able to qualify via online matches. Maybe they won't have to make a run at LAN. They won't have to get like a top 4, top 6. They might be able to get away with it, but wins like this will help solidify that through the online matches, I would think.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, just like kind of last major, you get in the winners bracket, you win 1 match, you're top 6, right? That's what they did.
Yeah.
They just won that 1 match versus Thieves.
No, that's a good point. It's kind of crazy to think about it. Yeah, just win one, right? And they proved they're capable of doing that. But yeah, every match so important for them. Now you get the leg up, and yeah, back to like the control thing with how.
That's not Purge.
Oh, that's a Cloud9 share. Just free promo for Cloud9 quickly. But back to the control thing, yeah, like when you're just as bad as they have been, it's like there's pressure to win 1 and 2. Or at least one of them. Like, you're just always in a hole in series, like always. And like, if you're gonna win, and to be fair, they've had to do this a lot, it's like through 5. Like, how often do you have to win through game 5 when you're just that bad at control? Like, it's just,
pretty often.
Yeah, it's gonna be the case for them. Because what was it, 5 and 16 or whatever the statistic was, you know, bottom 2 teams in that mode. And I kind of asked you and Ant, I was like, when has there ever been a good team that's been bad at control? And never. I mean, okay, maybe you've had like a one-off like run, like a one-off run or something where a team's like I don't know, one of the Rocker like runs or like a Seattle Surge like run to a win. Like there's been some one events, but I mean like a consistently like good team that's bad at control. It's just not a thing. Hasn't been a thing ever. 50-50, probably at the worst.
Yeah, at the worst.
Yeah, any worse than that, no. Not happening. But we'll talk about the road to the major for Boston as we're talking about the importance of these matches, and let's see what their difficulty looks like. Not bad.
No, this is
not bad at all. This is, I mean, compared to like Carolinas, this is great.
In that one, Matt, tomorrow with Rocker is massive, right? Because Rocker's at 90, they're at 110 is Boston, or 100, so massive there. Same with Cloud9. So not only are these winnable games, but they're also games that, in terms of like the placement, who they're throwing out, these are the teams chasing them.
Yeah, no, true. Might have a little delay before map 2. It's a Toronto Ultra match, so there's server conversations.
Got it.
I feel like it's every Ultra match that we'll have this conversation, but hopefully we'll be into it quickly. Probably tested some stuff out, try to get back into it. They just got slammed by Breach in map 1, so probably might lead to the issue. I mean, listen, whatever's going on there, we'll get into it as quickly as we can, but that's the road for Breach. But yeah, you win this, the rest are winnable. I mean, okay, does the Rocker matchup look scary compared with how they looked? Like, I think this Rocker team is potential to be very good, because this Optic team is going to be nuts online, hopefully on LAN for them as well, but we knew they were going to be nuts online. They were with who?
Stage
before,
1.
Yeah, stage 1, they're insane. But the fact they pushed them to the brink, that might be a very tough matchup. Cloud9 just kind of got stomped, but still probably
tough matchup.
Kind of tough, but like the other two, I mean, they're all winnable, honestly.
Yeah, and again, it's just teams that are chasing him, so you have to win them.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And that'll give you a little cushion, a little less pressure when you do get to land.
Yeah, because it really is about battling over kind of the 7 and 8 spots when you talk about the run for champs. And we're chatting about it now. Yeah, it's interesting because usually I feel like we don't start this conversation too much until like a lot of times like stage 4, but with having like less matches for Major 3 and Major 4, it becomes more of a conversation. And just because the gap, right? Like there's just that big drop off where you have what 70 points right between like what 6 and 7 or
yeah, 6 and 7.
6 and 7. That it becomes a little bit
5
more,
and 6.
5 and 6. 5 and 6. It becomes a little bit more interesting. I was trying to picture in my head, but I just looked at it.
Yeah, Optic 6. So
yeah.
We're gonna look at the season.
Yeah, there we go. Let's bring it up as we're chatting through it.
So yeah, Miami get that
5
win
and
today.
6. Yeah, there's the gap.
So yeah, 110, and yeah, so Boston they have this match, but again they play Cloud9 who's chasing them, Rocker who's chasing them. Then they have the bottom 2.
Yeah, I mean, if we're assuming that Optic Texas are, I mean, let's take LAN results out of the equation. If they're going to be nuts online and win most, which it seems that way, let's say they're going to be in. Then you're battling for 2 spots between the 4 teams. Yeah, I mean, we can take the other 2 out of it, I think, safely at this point. So yeah, it's just a battle, and like what's crazy is just it's an insane battle too, because one, you've got changes on 2 of the teams, and just they're all like kind of the same. Like not the same. Well,
they're all going through like they're having different trends. I mean, the one thing saving Miami is the top 3, right? Major 1. Because outside of that, you're
true.
You're not having a great year, but you did good enough at LAN.
Yeah, not same from like a result standpoint, like how we got to this point exactly, but same from like I don't know what the hell I'm going to get every match. And that's why they're probably in this position. But if you had to guess right now, though, looking at it, what 2 do you take? Just based on we haven't seen a whole lot, but.
Honestly, I'm a little nervous right now for C9. Because like I feel like
that
last stage was really good for them, and they were a really good 2-3-5 team, but that was not a great showing versus Optic.
Well, it's tough because you just watch Optic play Rocker and you just watch Optic play Cloud9. It's like
I'm a little
makes you feel pretty good about Rocker's chances, but
like I liked what C9 showed last stage, so I feel like they should be okay.
That's true. All right, well, hey.
I actually just don't know.
The Maven and Merc podcast is done for now. Ultra,
break?
We're having some issues, yeah.
Oh,
we're headed to a break. As soon as we are good to go, I think your testing servers will get back to it. Thank you for your patience, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League. It's more than a game. It's for all who dare to compete. It's more than a team. It's our team. It's more than a feeling. It's unwavering passion. It's more than just talent. It's the grind that got me here. It's more than a moment. It's our legacy. One city, one stage, one champion. The battle starts now.
Chat, watch this.
All right, we gotta go play the game. Let's take a look at this bad.
Different spot. Try for a different spot. Oh, no! Yeah, laugh it up, Chuckleberry Finn. I bet you're having a great time.
Real as well. All down to the smoke play from up high. He's going for a joke. Johnny down. 1v1. And Real singing across the stage.
Time, man. Like when you have the Slayers, when you have the talent there, it's all about putting it together.
You heard some words. Scrap and Draza now getting the opportunity to go toe-to-toe. Who gets the final chance to head to Twitter? We're about to find out.
What do you think of my shirt today?
It is a choice. It's a choice.
Listen, guys, I put this shirt on. I felt pretty sexy, to be honest. Yeah, I looked in the mirror and thought, God damn. And then I got into the green room and everyone said, your shirt's too tight, you look like an idiot. And I was
it's just a little too small, but it works.
No, Gabriel. Hay una de izquierda, no ahora, está por medio.
Do you think you could beat Kenny in a dance-off?
Yeah.
Oh, he's lying.
Wait, did I? Really?
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking he's unstable on his feet.
He's lying.
No, this is broken because I'm dead ass not lying. I could smoke him. I'm just thinking about his front door porch where he was like trying to control his legs and he crippled on the floor. That's like the first thing I got. Damn, I'm lying on that? That's bullshit. What?
I mean,
I'd smoke him. Where is he?
That's too weak. One more. Weak. Get killed. Back on. There's two. You can refill your secret in a second. She's one more back door. I know your secret. Back door. One shot. Holy shit, Eric. Last one. Nice, Eric. Good story, man.
You can't kill me. What the frick?
I have a streak.
Ghosty doing his best to do it. Oh, here we go. Three are going to drop. A chance to go. One person is Droz that's got to go clutch. From the position we saw Crip do it, he doesn't do it. Ghosty able to put him down. They get on the point. Everybody's up. That's not going to hit. Second bit of progress done. They got to surge on forward. A BZ with one. Can't get through. Sell and Sim connect. But you win it if you're Crip. Of course it's Crip. Time and time again, he wins his one-on-one.
No, he's mid-desk, laying down mid-desk. The long desk, snaking the long desk. Nice play. Good Let's go, Clay. Let's go, Clay.
Ran at him, bro.
Yeah, you should have with the Vaz for sure.
All good.
Don't stare at it, Hydra, please.
Holy. In the corner.
Nice, bro. I would have killed him. I just ammo.
This is ugly, bro. What are they doing on the map?
That's my shotgun.
Take that asshole down.
What a good play. What a good play.
They watched us play Searchlight left? Oh my god, they're shit.
I got it so bad.
This guy don't play for the win.
What? This is criminal! What was that?
Play for the win.
What? Why is he laying down though?
Because he don't play for the win. I get.
Hey Ken, you know where you died from?
This guy's not real.
What do we call that out? Because I knew he was there the whole time.
Let's call it barrel.
Something was going wrong, apparently. Don't know who it was or where it was, but Linz is MIA.
Linz has been, I'm not sure if you've seen Tron, the classic from the 80s, but he has been sucked inside the game. And and now he has to play a series of games within Call of Duty to win his freedom.
Did you feel bad about eliminating Vegas Legion from Champs?
Yes and no, but yes. They're seeing him like, ugh.
I don't know, actually. You are lying.
I'm lying?
You are lying.
Them guys.
Yeah.
My bad, Clay.
Keep that together.
Skies dies, and then in a 3v4, effectively, New York Subminer slid on through.
Pistol. Wait, try the bomb.
We're playing the bomb.
Oh my god. God, ball, come on, give it to me.
Bomb is armed.
I don't know if he gets some.
Behind you.
That will be the game. Just get into P2. Get the final second. 250 to 110. Are you kidding? And you got the Bulldog already out of his chair. You know when he's in that mode, he usually gets it done with the SMG, but his AR was simply uncontested.
What do you think of my shirt today?
It is a choice. It's a choice.
Listen, guys, I put this shirt on. I felt pretty sexy, to be honest. Yeah, I looked in the mirror and thought, God damn. And then I got into the green room and everyone said, your shirt's too tight, you look like an idiot. And I was
it's just a little too small, but it works.
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. No way.
You buy self-revive?
Nope. Honestly, it works out. I'm starving. Marissa calls these my old man ship. Hello, we are back, I hope, and maybe good to go. They've been testing out servers to make sure we're good. Ultra Boys were going through it. Hopefully, we'll be in a good place. But hey, we've been in this song and dance before. Very, very familiar with it. And apologize for the delays. But you get to hang out with Joe and I.
It's the Ultra guys just like to troll.
Maybe there's trolling the admins. I'm positive I know who Beans is flicking off all the time, though. Now I figured it out. I wasn't sure. I thought it was at me for a while. Thought it was at the other teams. I don't know. I wasn't sure, but now I know.
Now we know.
Now I know. Snoopy, take a look at his S&D so far in stage 2. Oh, so far back in stage 2. Yeah. Sorry, wording all over the place there.
He tricked you.
Yeah, no, I did. He was terrific. Can he be terrific here? They were lights out in the map 1, but now, you know, there's some server changes. Maybe the Ultra Boys are going to be back to it.
Some server changes, some map changes. We're going to deal.
Yeah, we had a 3-hour Ultra series last night. You know, get me right back to it, Joe. It's not like I got to go back and get on PGA. I just qualified for the tour, dude. I won 2 tournaments. Like, I get back on the grind, bro. I'm a golfer. I'm trying to beat Binjay Nassim because that guy can't be good at. I refuse to believe he's better than me at anything. So that's what I've dedicated my life to, Joe. There's no coordination in his body. Have you seen him? None. I'll tell you, he does have some coordination. The Purge. Oh, never mind. Purge no longer can be coordinated because Purge is dead. Snoopy sending it. Nice little gunfight win. The back dive not going to work out for Inside. Cammy, though, with the timing and the play. Suddenly, Kleenex, his opportunity in a 1 versus 3.
They're not even playing. They're just hunting.
Now they're going to plan. Kleenex has also been hunted. Round 1 to Boston Breach.
Yeah, nice beat pressure there, and then what they do is they allow Cayman to kind of lay flank mid, right? When we saw this yesterday, earlier today, Defense absolutely has the advantage, but it's really all about sort of that middle building because it's just such a quick rotation for them. You have the window over B. If you can get mid-control on the attacking side, it feels like you have a lot of options, but it's just not easy to do.
Yeah, I was going to kind of ask you your big takeaways from the first couple of days, and you sort of told me right there. So
there it is.
Thank you, Joe.
I got you.
No, excited to see more of it, and I'm sure we'll see some.
That was one of the faster rounds, right? I mean, that was before, like,
yeah,
even had trophies. Boston just kind of sent it B-side.
No, true. We'll see what Toronto do offensively, kind of spreading it out, looking for picks, and while the pick does come in, Awakening going to get gunned. Beans will find it. And now we're jamming out. Back to it.
Great timing.
Beans leading the way. He's already got 2. Maybe working on an ace. Got both guns to battle with. He just wants to hunt. He's like, give me a gunfight. This guy just wants gunfights always. Give me a gunfight now. Well, he backs away from that one because he gets tagged up. One player left with his Purge, pre-fire, hitting. Kleenex gets both. Beans hits some damage in. It's a Kleenex and Beans show there in round 2. As I get
he wanted the gunfight, but his teammate died, so he's like, I'm not going to over-challenge this. Backs away. Yeah, some early first bloods for the attacking teams have turned into wins over towards the B site.
What do you think of my guitar solo?
I don't know if I'd put you in an acapella group.
Okay, that works.
But
I sang in the church choir when I was a little boy.
That's good.
Yeah, just not for long, I don't think. But okay. I think my parents made me. I hated it.
Yeah. Can understand.
Yeah. Still hate it. 1-1 now. Breach. Ultra. So far, so good offensively. Purge, the first blood. They're finding openers on offense, but Purge does get traded out this time.
You just tell Breach to put some time in, right? Just so decisive on their attacks when they have trophies.
Yeah, we haven't seen a team like that, like really at all, right? Mostly spreading it out, like kind of playing slow. They're hitting it, but well, they get hit back. Is Insight and Kleenex. Kleenex now on 4 straight. You got 2 in the last round. You got 2 already to go here. Awakening now, best of luck. Oh,
doesn't need luck.
Doesn't need luck when you got Gunny like that. Nice win, but he's got to do it a couple more times. Definitely far more winnable now. Gets eyes on one.
They spot him. I think they saw him, yeah. Both in a reposition.
Okay, let's give him 3 one-on-ones. Why not? He's trying to get Hunter down and trade it out. He's tucked away in the corner. Good thing he chases him down. I thought they were going to let him get back to full and then chow, but you're able to trade it. Ultra, don't give up the 1 versus 3. Because I don't think why is it every time I swear to God that Awakening is last alive, like he literally is gone. He doesn't miss a bullet, I swear.
It just feels like they stopped shooting.
Yeah. I feel like we've casted so many almost 1v3s or 1v4s for him. I can think of like 3 different ones on Protocol off the top of my head. Like where he's like a bullet from winning these situations. The guy gets turned when he's last alive, I swear. He doesn't worry about his teammates. There's no comms. Just gets locked.
Yeah, just a tough position, though, right? Just so many ways where Beans could have traded, and then the health regen just doesn't fully come in. Beans times it well, puts Ultra up 2-1.
Joe Steve still looking for his first. Beans! Oh! Hello! Stabs him in the face. Then we rock out to the guitar. Right over to Joe Deceives. Still not a kill for him because Purge gets the double. Beans his little stabby stab. Still not enough to give them numbers, but he is on 4 in a row and still a chance to make a play. Let's see if they can pull off the 2 versus 3. Why not? Because Beans is here. Old Beans, he doesn't lose his ones. Give him 2 and give him 5 straight.
Yeah, maybe a bit of an overpeak right there for Awakening. I mean, they had the right idea. They were rotating off this. They do have bomb down, though. So
if Awakening was last alive, he would have won that gunfight. I guarantee it.
Well, he was last round and Beans won it. So maybe just anyone but Beans. Okay. Emperor Beans.
Maybe Beans is the Awakening counter. Emperor Beans. They're coming. And he's ready.
Well, he needs to get the bomb.
Yeah, well, he's letting his teammate do that. Beans is just worried about the gunfights. That's Insight's job. Like, who are you making get bomb in this scenario?
I mean, I hear you. It's just they should probably help him out.
Beans was too locked. He was too locked. I almost said dialed again. He can still clutch. Not much time, though. 15 seconds to go.
He can still clutch, yeah.
Come on, Emperor. And nothing he can do now. Nothing he can do now. Even if he tried to insta-plant, maybe he got it off, but they don't let Beans make a play.
I mean, he makes a great play to get that first blood, but then Purge makes a better one, finds the double over towards the A-side street. Yeah, he was put in a really tough spot. You saw him put the trophy down. Just knew that trade was coming through the doorway and had the knife out.
You think he just needed to group up with Insight there and just work back to get bomb? It felt like he thought he had the read.
Yeah, they thought they were rotating. It's just a tough scenario. They just bombs down.
Sort of a 50-50 guess in a way, but I don't know, maybe more winnable if you like group up, at least trade and make it messy, but hindsight is indeed 2020. See if Joe Deceives can activate now. And we were talking about streaks, man. Kleenex went on 4, Beans went on 4, now it's Purge's turn to get turned. As they're trying to take a 2-0 edge in this series. See if the nade will hit. Doesn't connect deep.
It's a lot of cars.
A lot of cars.
Oh,
what? 24 HP. I don't know what Awakening's POV looks like. This guy's in a Michael Bay film. Shouldering, toying, and then beaming in sight. With the foresight. In position to shut them down. Purge, though, he's the one streaking. He's going to have to streak, like, a lot. Because now he's last alive. Can he pull off this 1 versus... What are we, 1 versus 4? Or do you get the kill before or after? It doesn't matter.
We can count it as 1.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
We can count it as 1. I mean, just trying to get that plant down. But, yeah, just so tough. Just trying to sneak it on through. Insight gets the angle. He's able to find both. Somehow Awakening stayed alive on top of a car that exploded.
Yeah, he's strong. He's strong.
That's what happens when you drink your milk.
Yep. Hit him to 24, but he stayed alive. Yeah, I thought he was dead for sure, but it looked like so crazy from his POV, too. I didn't know what was happening. Stuff just blowing up. If that was like a fire extinguisher, he'd have been dead, though.
That's your point.
Or what is it? What does it show in Proto? A car, right? Or whatever, the PC? Yeah, the PC car. We got actual cars. Not killing them. No, sir. Advantage back to Ultra, though. Playing deep for the push through will be Insight. The other 3 grouped up around the trophy and the plant. I'll get that door closed.
I'm gonna open it.
I'll open that door. I'll close that door.
Open, close.
Oh, doors. What a magnificent addition. Mechanical. They're on hinges sometimes. I mean, I can talk for days about doors. Ultra's trying to shut the door, but now they're all dead. Snoopy and Awakening still up for the defuse. They'll tie it back at 3-3. That was funny to watch that back and forth. Just shoot it close it with my fingers.
Yeah, both teams just trying to switch it up. I mean, a lot of early B success, but then just trying to go A, trying to get this bomb down, maybe play a little 4-on-4 retake. Just has not worked for either side.
No, it has not. No separation between these two squads, but we'll see who can get it done as we get deeper into this. I mean, you'd love a victory here. Obviously, if you're breaching, you're heading into your worst mode in control. Take a 2-0 edge. I mean, guarantee you're going to 5, which has been kind of your winning way at times. Cammy could reposition for now. A little bit of aggression from Ultra up through middle. It's me, Joe Deceives. It's just trying to find openings. Nothing has worked out for him so far in this one.
Yeah, they were cheating over towards B. They're just going to be happy to play a retake, but yeah, they didn't want early aggression to be open for Boston, and now a car near the car. We got to be real careful here.
It's cars on cars.
I got real nervous.
On vents on doors. Snoopy, well, a little too exposed there, or is he?
Another one.
The help comes in. Things are still blowing up. The other door's open. Now another car's on the map. But it's all Ultra finding the kill. So Awakening, last alive hold up. This guy does not miss now. Oh, we've upgraded. Super Saiyan, Giga Wake. Last alive 1v3. He doesn't have much time to go. But this is when Demon Awake comes out. He gets in to party with the rock music. Oh, I thought he was going to zap him. Don't let him do it, dude. Don't let him do it, dude.
Shoot everybody.
Jump in. Good job is making sure he can't get a pick and make things interesting. He had to go with a little time, but yeah, no, he tried to let his fly in that one. He's like, I got 2 players, a little weak, I'm going. That was chaos.
That was like a Transformers prequel.
Yeah. Before they can transform.
Yeah, first they picked RC cars.
Holy hell. Cars. I know, well, God, you've watched that movie how many times with your son now? About 5,000?
Cars?
Yeah, about 5,000?
Yeah.
I think I've watched it 5,000 just by coming to your house and hanging out with you. Like,
yeah, we're on a Moana now.
Moana now, that's a banger. I can sing the whole soundtrack. Oh! Well, that's a tough one. Oh, they had the butt stun yesterday, and now this.
Yeah, they tried to go a little bigger.
Yep, friendly
fit.
Friendly fire. Oh, breach with the numbers. Beans, though, just holding the door, and what kind of timing will he find? Oh, well, they've all pushed through. Gives the comms to his teammates, sets up the trap, and then they pounce. from advantage to 2v2. Cammy, though, bringing it back. Beans getting away. Fastball past his head, trying to dive. Still up. 45 seconds to go. Beans' his opportunity to clutch. We're just watching Beans and Awakening clutch chances, basically.
We really are.
They double Chow. Or do they? He gets out. I thought he was going to hit the slide, and Chow just tries to finesse and gets shut down. Cammy, make sure Ultra don't steal one.
Yeah, I mean, there was only one bullet into him, right? So he was like 77 HP.
That's why I thought he was just chowing.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the slide, but Cammy stays patient, sees him back away. Beans just trying to throw a bit of a shoulder, but ends up getting caught.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it's almost like he was caught between shouldering and chowing there. Like, it looked kind of awkward. Like, he just went way too far. That wasn't a shoulder. That was a whole body.
He map, dude. He wasn't too sure.
Yeah. He's like, if he just swings on that, it might catch him. He's got the sub, but doesn't go that way.
We had like early offense wins, and then since then, nothing.
No, yeah, you were talking about how it's been very defensive favorite. That was the opposite of that for a little bit there, but teams making adjustments. Cammy almost adjusted to the next round, but gets out of it. He's thinking about maybe a real early pressure, but nobody there. Purge will be the guy to kind of deal with any funky activity from Ultra, and we'll see this kind of standard push up towards A once again from Breach. This has not gone their way the last couple of rounds. Insight, he's been able to get a couple of doubles or trying to change this push. Insight still just playing deep and able to make the play. Snoopy gets in and gets out, but Joe deceives like a little rat through the vent.
You can wallbang that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get away with his life, but couldn't quite do it. Oh, we're bobbing, weaving, dodging bullets, and Beans has got another one. Holy moly! Snoopy's turn to try and clutch. Got the plan in, 1v2 against Beans and Insight. They've grouped up. Both have an AR, so can Snoopy turn this into a fight? Close range where he can zap both. There's eyes. If he didn't see him, I'm sure his teammates called it.
Yeah, I think that's what you saw.
Yep. He obviously doesn't know we know how grouped up they are. I don't know about that, Chow for Beans. Now you put Inside a tough spot, and he's going to get fried. You wanted to get a sub fight, and you got exactly that, a little pillar to wiggle behind, and that is a clutch there from Snoopy.
And that might just be a little miscommunication there, right? Like maybe Inside wants to play around the bomb, maybe start to defuse, whatever it is. Like he's thinking Snoopy's probably got to check sooner or later. He's going to run at us. And instead, yeah, Beans just runs maybe a couple of feet too far forward.
It seemed like Beans was thinking we're chowing together.
We're chowing.
Oh, all right. Ant's back in here, gloating.
The map 2's not even over yet.
We're literally going to start calling him Budget Patrick Price. Oh, but man, naughty stuff there from Snoopy. We'll see. If this goes all the way to around 11, though. Got to get an offensive round win if you're Ultra. They've struggled on that front as of late, but they get a free plan in. 4-on-4 retake.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, cars on, get out of here! Oh, couldn't get away fast enough. Snoopy's car explodes a car, and people are dropped by cars. 3 versus 4, trying to hold though. Can they get it done? Able to get a couple. It's now something at 1 versus 1. It's gonna be all Kleenex, 42 HP, and a dream. Will drop. It's Purge that gets the final one, and Boston Breach is still Jekyll in control. They're up 2-0.
I mean, some of these rounds, I don't know what happened.
Oh, Joe, I just held cars 12 times. I have no idea what happened to that round.
This map plays like I know we've seen some slower rounds, but then once stuff goes,
I'm casting this like it's Bokosh, bro.
This is insane.
Cast it like it's Bokosh.
I think it's just the way, the pace these two played at.
You know I'm Turner. Hell's in here. She's to powder me. I must be sweating. Woo!
Locked in.
Yep. Locked but not dialed. 2-0. Advantage to Breach. It won't be a 3-0, though, because they can't win control. So we'll at least go a little bit deeper in this series.
And then probably after game 3, we might have another server switch.
That's true. We got to switch servers like 3 or 4 more times. What time is it now? It's 7:55. So if this is a 3-0, we have potential to be done about 8:20 Eastern. But I'm thinking like 9. Yeah, just due to the control ability and the server switches. Yeah, I'm thinking 9.
We're just messing.
Oh, we're coming back on camera. Am I sweaty? I see it. Rel's ready to powder me. Do I look okay?
I think you look great.
Yeah, I look fine. What's going on?
It's not even you. Maybe it's not you.
Oh, maybe it's not me. That's true. Desk.
It's Maven's World. We just live in it, everybody. Welcome back to the desk. It's halftime, and Allie, you got another wrong prediction.
I suck at this, actually.
I actually have been right there with you, picking all the wrong teams. Nameless, though, has been on fire this this week. He called 2 upsets yesterday. Toronto upsetting Atlanta FaZe. He saw that coming.
I mean, he's
today
right now.
He sees Boston beating Toronto. I don't understand it, Oracle.
He's got the intel.
Fill us in.
Yeah, I will explain it. So, I mean, these guys played on LAN, and that map 1 on the Skyline, if you remember, Purge blew both his teammates up with the streak, right? They were on track to win that game.
Yep.
The Tides turn, Toronto win it. Obviously, Toronto go to 3-0. Everybody's like, oh, they just straight cooked Boston. And then you look at it in this situation where we have 2 maps getting removed on Skyline. 2 of Boston's worst search and destroy maps. We're adding an absolute bang out of a map in dealership, Snoopy's Playground, which obviously we saw him on this map, unbelievable, and Rewind, which they were great at throughout stage 1. So they're in a great situation to get a massive upset here. And so far through 2, I'm an effective ball knower.
Yeah, but I do have to say when it comes to search and destroy, I mean, this was just a defensive battle. I mean, it was just defense trading until Snoopy clutches a 1v2. If you're Boston Breach, you're thanking the Young Gun for that map to win.